In the heart of the ocean, a colossal shadow moves silently across the waves. A city at sea, a fortress of steel, a marvel of engineering worth over $13 billion. This is the USS Gerald R. Ford, the most advanced warship ever built. A floating fortress capable of projecting power anywhere on the planet. Today, we dive deep into the technology, the firepower, and the secrets behind the U.S. Navy's most expensive and ambitious aircraft carrier. Welcome to USS Gerald R. Ford, the $13 billion floating fortress. The birth of a giant. Named after America's 38th president, USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN-78, represents the future of naval warfare. Her story began in 2005 at the Newport News Shipbuilding Yard in Virginia, the only place in the world capable of constructing nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. It took over 10 years, 5,000 shipbuilders, and nearly 50,000 tons of steel to bring this titan to life. At 1,092 feet long, the Ford is longer than 3 football fields, with a flight deck covering 4.5 acres. But size is only part of the story. What truly sets her apart is the revolutionary technology hidden beneath that deck. The power within. At the heart of the Gerald R. Ford are 2 A-1B nuclear reactors, each capable of producing 3 times more power than the reactors on previous Nimitz-class carriers. Together, they generate 700 megawatts of electricity, enough to power a small city. This immense power doesn't just keep the lights on, it drives the future of naval aviation. It fuels new systems like electromagnetic aircraft launchers, advanced radar, and even directed energy weapons. The lasers of tomorrow. And here's the incredible part. With its nuclear core, the USS Gerald R. Ford can sail for over 25 years without refueling. The EMALS revolution. One of the Ford's most groundbreaking innovations is the EMALS, Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System. Unlike the old steam catapults that slammed jets into the air, EMALS uses magnetic fields to launch aircraft more smoothly, more efficiently, and with far less stress on the planes. It can launch up to 160 sorties per day, with potential to surge beyond 270 in combat conditions. This system not only saves fuel and maintenance costs, it allows the Ford to launch next-generation drones and stealth fighters with unmatched precision. It's like replacing a slingshot with a railgun. Advanced arresting gear. Landing on an aircraft carrier has always been one of the most dangerous tasks in aviation. But on the USS Gerald R. Ford, the Advanced Arresting Gear, or AAG, transforms that risk into precision. Using water turbines and energy absorbers, AAG can safely catch everything, from lightweight drones to heavy fighter jets. adapting in real time to each aircraft's speed and weight. It's not just safer, it's smarter. A city at sea. The USS Gerald R. Ford isn't just a warship. It's a floating city with over 4,500 personnel. Inside, you'll find everything from gyms, kitchens, and hospitals to command centers packed with the latest digital systems. The ship produces its own fresh water, runs its own power grid, and even recycles air. Every sailor aboard has a role to play, from maintaining the flight deck to operating the radar systems that can detect threats hundreds of miles away. Life on board is tough, but every crew member knows they're part of something historic. Defense and firepower. Though the Ford's main weapon is the aircraft it carries, this fortress is far from defenseless. It's armed with RIM-162, Sea Sparrow missiles, Phalanx CIWS Gatling guns, and rolling airframe missiles, capable of shooting down incoming threats in seconds. Combined with Aegis-like radar systems, the ship forms a shield of protection around itself and the entire carrier strike group. In modern warfare, detection is survival, and the Ford can see what others can't. The cost of power. But such innovation doesn't come cheap. At $13 billion, the USS Gerald R. Ford is the most expensive warship ever built. And that doesn't even include the cost of the aircraft or support fleet. Critics have questioned its price tag, pointing to years of delays and technical challenges. But the Navy insists every dollar is an investment in future capability, a foundation for the next generation of carriers. And with the world becoming more unpredictable, that investment may prove invaluable. The future of naval warfare. The USS Gerald R. Ford is more than a ship. It's a symbol of human ingenuity, of technological ambition, and of a nation's commitment to Project Strength across the seas. As she sails with her strike group, flanked by destroyers, submarines, and supply ships, the Ford represents a new era of naval dominance. In the age of drones, hypersonic missiles, and cyber warfare, the ocean remains a vast, unpredictable battlefield. And somewhere out there, cutting through the waves, sails a $13 billion floating fortress, ready for whatever comes next.